CJ got a pretty bad injury. So you've got a lot of moving pieces
Absolutely.
and new group. What's that like for you as a coach? I mean, you're starting your new 3-3-5 system. That's going to be new. You throw in not many veterans in that group. What's kind of your thought?
No, it's going to be. I mean, I love challenges, and so it'll be a challenge, of course, but it's for all of us. Learning something new and trying to, I talk about relationships quite a bit, and so just getting guys to play hard, and if you can play hard, we'll correct the mistakes. But if you're able to play out hard and go out there and do those things, then everything else will kind of take care of itself.
Heard some talks, and I talked to him too. Jerry Jones said he's probably moving to safety. Is he in your group, or is that different?
He would probably be in my group. And so,
what's it like for a guy moving from corner to safety?
A lot of it's more communication, understanding formation. Sometimes you may be in the box, sometimes you may be playing a half, and so it's just understanding those alignments, those techniques, and the good thing, those DBs, once they kind of understand the big picture. Okay, I play corner, now I'm moving inside. This is the weakness to the defense. This is the best thing to the defense here. And so all those guys, the good thing is that they're able to run now. It's how physical and how tough they can be from moving from corner to safety.
Excuse me, what was your connection coming here? What was it like? How did that all start?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. So I was reaching out to a couple people and trying to figure out if there's some interest there. And to credit Lincoln Riley. Called Coach Leach, and that was kind of my first in there. And we've always gone up against each other, Coach Leach and I, all the way back in 2007 when I was at Rice and he was at Texas Tech and had Michael Crabtree and those guys there. But I've always respected what he's done offensively. But most importantly is just how he runs an organization, how he treats his coaches and his players. That always intrigued me. So when the opportunity came and the opportunity arose, I was fully 100% on board. So I'm excited about it.
When you start new and obviously being from Texas and other places, and I'll admit I've heard your name a couple times with recruits.
Well, good.
They mention your name.
Appreciate it.
What's it like coming to a state like this? And although I fight for the Mississippi kids now, I've always think they're underrated and undervalued. But when you come to such a fertile state, especially for DBs, I mean, you're talking about this state's produced great DBs, not just this state, Louisiana, Alabama. You've been in the fertile recruiting grounds, obviously.
Absolutely.
Texas ain't no secret.
Absolutely.
What's it like coming from Mississippi?
No, it's awesome. Number one, just the young man that you run into. It's every time I've been in this state, it's been the kids are hungry. They're football hungry. Chips on their shoulders. They want to know, exactly what to do. And they're going to give you 100% in everything that you do. And so I've really enjoyed developing relationships with a lot of those guys. Jalen Reed and Jared Jones. We both knew each other from recruiting, and so when we saw each other in Aaron Brule, I'm like, we were hugging each other. Hey, what are you doing here? And so, but building those relationships, but those kids have been fantastic, and that's what gets me so intrigued and so excited to be here because you understand with the chip on their shoulder, some possible if they're raw or anything like that, and now you're able to get with them, work with them, develop them. And they eat it up, and that's what, we always, one of those first questions that you ask a bunch of these kids is, how much do you love this game? And you can tell, especially with the Mississippi guys and that type of stuff, they eat, breathe, and talk football, and I can't wait to work with them.
How big of a difference is that, too, because I know Jackie Sherry used to always tell me this, Mississippi kids have a weight room that's about as big as that closet right there, and they probably don't have their own position coach. There's probably 2 coaches on staff. Texas, some of them kids have bigger high school stadiums and college stadiums.
It's unbelievable.
10, 11 people on the staff. They got their own position coach. They got a lead weight room. What's it like to find? I guess my question is the potential for the ceiling for those Mississippi.
It's incredible. I mean, it's just you get worried sometimes whenever you see those guys that have all those resources. You always ask them, are they tapped out? And with guys like that sometimes don't have all the resources that some other individuals have. you're able to, like I told you, work with them, and they're hungry. And when they do see some of these better things or better opportunities for them, they eat it up and run with it. And so, as I always tell them, it's like a kid in a candy store, and they're able to get free candy. And so, I mean, they're excited. You can see the glow on their face, and they're ready to work hard. So, I'm excited about working with them.
Last question I have for you, Coach. You ever been part of the 335?
I have not. We were 3-4 at Texas and at Houston, and then 4-2-5 system as well. So, Coach Arnett, I'm starting to learn a little bit, and then we've watched some of the stuff, just some of the blitz patterns and some of that different stuff that we did in our 3-4, and I love it. I mean, I love what he's doing. I love so far what we've been diving into the playbook. There's a lot of movement and a lot of action that goes on, and so. I'm excited about just watching how these guys take and start understanding the system and being able to move from there from it.
I know you haven't been here very long, but just your initial impressions of some of the guys that you're inheriting on this team.
Initial impressions, I think it's a young athletic group. Still intrigued off of just watching them, how they work. We'll get an opportunity once we get into some of the summer workouts, some of the spring workouts from, in the weight room and seeing how hard those guys work. And but I'll tell you this, there's an excitement that's going on, not just with my position group, but with all of them, just with the change of the strength and conditioning workouts, and all of them are seeing benefits and taking it and running with it. So that's good to see.
When you're a secondary coach and the ball's going to be in the air as much as it is this spring, just how excited are you to see what your playmakers are? Because the ball's going to be in the air, they're going to have opportunities to make plays.
Yeah, I'm excited about watching those guys compete, and that's the big thing is watch them compete and see how things work out, and if they're successful in this play, okay, explain to me why you were successful in this play. Okay, this play happened and they called it. All right, how can we get better on that? So it's going to be a give and take and a learning. Tool that's going to go on, and so I'm excited about just watching guys compete with the ball in the air.
You've been in Texas for a long time.
Yeah.
What kind of made you make the call that this was the right opportunity, the right time to leave Texas and come to the state of Mississippi?
Right. First, Coach Leach, just his programs and the people that he's been around and people that I know that have coached underneath them or played underneath them. That was the number one selling point there. Just after that, just getting into another program and getting around, these Mississippi kids in the SEC. I always dreamed about it, and always, going to the University of Texas was always a dream of mine or a goal of mine. And another one was to coach in the SEC. And so when that opportunity came, and I told my wife, I was like, hey, we may be moving out of this state. So she was like, hey, anything and everything for you. So I'm excited about it, as you can tell, hopefully, and just ready to get rolling with these kids and see what this thing's about.
So it sounds like